US, for example, in ASCs, there's a low penetration. In some of the private clinics across Europe and the UK, even the private sector in the UK, there's a lower number of robots than you would expect. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think, obviously one of the things is cost. And it may even be the lack of appropriate assistance to us and training. It may well be that the footprint of a smaller clinic doesn't have the capacity to take on a big robot, for example. But, what are the advantages of a robot? If you are operating with a robot, you want to have better vision, better control. You want to make the procedure more efficient. And you can do that and bring those aspects in, perhaps, without actually having a robot. So one of the things that we look at is camera control, for example. And in camera control, in traditional laparoscopy, you are, to some degree, at the mercy of your assistant. And whether that be the availability of an assistant, but it may also be the experience of an assistant. In robotics, since you are controlling that yourself, you can then predict what's my next step, or like playing chess. I know in robotics what I'm going to be doing 5 steps ahead. Yeah. Now my assistant, however experienced they are not always going to get that right. So that in itself, you can hypothesize, will translate to less error, less problems, better outcomes. Now, to prove that scientifically, it's difficult. But we can say anecdotally that that is something which is a benefit. So if we can translate that, for example, take that out of robotics and put that into a laparoscopic situation, clearly you're now beginning to see that some of those benefits are translatable.